On the 22nd of March, photos of the former US President Donald Trump flooded social media. These photos depicted him surrounded by law enforcement as he tried to resist arrest. Photos taken later show the president after he has been convicted and put behind bars. Among these were photos of him praying. Perhaps the predicament he was in had left him with no choice but to ask God for help. Or so it would be, if these photos were real. Deepfakes are a recent development in the field of artificial intelligence that have garnered significant attention in recent years. A deepfake refers to a manipulated video or image that uses advanced machine learning algorithms to create a realistic but entirely fictional representation of a person or event. The term deepfake comes from the fact that the technology is based on deep learning, a subset of machine learning that uses complex neural networks to analyze and understand large amounts of data. While deepfakes have the potential to be used for harmless entertainment, or even for positive social purposes, they have also raised serious concerns about their potential to spread misinformation, particularly in the context of politics and elections. One of the main dangers of deepfakes is that they can be difficult to distinguish from real footage, even by experts. The technology used to create deepfakes has advanced to the point where it is possible to generate images and videos that are virtually indistinguishable from the real thing.
I am not Morgan Freeman, and what you see is not real.
This means that deepfakes can be used to spread false information and influence public opinion in ways that are difficult to detect and counteract.
A deepfake of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky appearing to tell his soldiers to surrender was widely shared online.
Deepfakes can be used to impersonate individuals, particularly public figures or political leaders. For example, a deepfake video could be created that makes it appear as though a political leader has said or done something damaging, when in fact they did not.
President Trump is a total and complete dipshit.
This type of manipulation could have serious consequences for individuals and for society as a whole. One Twitter thread that gained a lot of attention featured Elliot Higgins, founder of the Netherlands-based investigative journalism collective Bellingcat, using the latest version of the Midjourney tool to create scores of dramatic images of Trump's fictional arrest. Although he clearly stated in his Twitter thread that the images were AI-generated, they were shared tens of thousands of times, and some Instagram users shared them as if they were genuine, receiving over 80,000 likes and being viewed over 5 million times. While some users, like Higgins, clearly state in their posts that the images are AI-generated and solely for entertainment, however, these visuals are often reshared without that crucial context.
AI-generated newscasters who are disparaging the United States. They're called deepfakes.
This lack of context can contribute to the spread of misinformation and make it difficult for users to distinguish between real and fake images. The use of AI-generated images to spread false information is not new.
In the last few days, millions of social media users have seen a series of AI-generated deepfake photos showing false depictions.
However, the speed of progress within the field and the potential for misuse is something that AI experts are becoming increasingly concerned about. Trump's fame makes the fakes easy to spot, but images of unknown people could make the task more difficult.
With eerie so-called deepfakes claiming to show former US President Donald Trump resisting arrest.
The technology is getting better all the time, and this isn't the only incident. There have already been several high-profile instances of deepfakes being used for malicious purposes. In 2019, a deepfake video of Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg went viral, in which he appeared to be discussing the company's control of user data. The video was created as part of an art project, but it quickly spread on social media and raised concerns about the potential for deepfakes to be used to spread false information.
One man with total control of billions of people's stolen data.
Similarly, in 2020, a deepfake video of US House Speaker Nancy Pelosi was circulated on social media, which made it appear as though she was slurring her words and speaking incoherently.
With all this sort of visuals.
The video was created by altering a real video of Pelosi, and it quickly went viral, raising concerns about the potential for deepfakes to be used to manipulate public opinion. Misinformation experts have warned that these AI-generated images could contribute to a new reality where waves of fake photos and videos flood social media after major news events, further muddying the line between fact and fiction at crucial times for society. Another avenue for the misuse of this technology is a rather unexpected place: creating employees that don't exist. The use of AI-generated images of fake employees on a company's About Us page is becoming increasingly common, according to an investigation by Evan Ratliff for Insider. The images are created using Generative Adversarial Network, or GAN, which can mimic the fundamentals of human appearance with increasing fidelity. Ratliff found that the use of these images is often intended to give the impression that a company has a larger workforce than it actually does. One example cited in the investigation is an Austrian test prep company called Take IELTS. The owner of the company, Lucas, confirmed that he had used several fake images on the company's About Us page. There were several anomalies in the images, such as one employee wearing only one earring and another with one side of his face shaved closer than the other. Although the use of GANs to create non-existent people is becoming more common, it is usually associated with scams or attempts to influence elections. The purpose of these images is not to impersonate anyone or steal an identity, but to impersonate everyone and mimic human appearance with increasing fidelity. The investigation found that the website of another company, Informa Systems, which sold law enforcement training materials to the City of Austin Police Department, was covered with fake images. An image of the company's supposed chief marketing officer had appeared on 30 other sites. Only one Informa Systems employee, Mark Connolly, appeared to be real. The use of fake images on company websites could be seen as a form of deception, as it gives a false impression of the company's size or capabilities. However, some companies may feel justified in using these images if they believe it will improve their credibility and help them to win business. To combat this rise in deepfakes and AI-generated images, there has been advancement in the detection of deepfaked or AI-generated media. However, it's only a matter of time before the technology advances to a point where it will become indistinguishable even to the systems designed to detect them. And it's happening faster than you might think. In a recent update, the aforementioned image generation AI, Mid-Journey, which struggled to draw hands, has now started generating images like this. To address these concerns, there have been calls for increased regulation and oversight of deepfake technology. Some experts have suggested that deepfakes should be labeled as such, to make it clear to viewers that the footage they are watching is not real. Others have called for increased investment in technologies that can detect and identify deepfakes, so that they can be removed from social media platforms before they have a chance to spread. Overall, deepfakes represent a significant challenge for society and for the technology industry. While they have the potential to be used for positive purposes, they also have the potential to be used to spread disinformation and undermine trust in public institutions. As such, it is important that we continue to monitor the development and use of deepfake technology and take steps to mitigate its potential negative consequences. Otherwise, we're headed for a future where nothing is as it seems.